Our next inductee was introduced to archery by taking an archery class with Margaret Horn in 1989 at JMU. He loved it and decided to take a shot at making the team. After 2 years of shooting for Mrs. Horn, in his senior year in 1992, he was introduced to his new coach, Bob Ryder. Andy Puckett already had great form and just needed a little work on the mental side of his game. He responded well to the concepts that Bob introduced, and they were both rewarded as Andy delivered consistent quality performances all year and ended up winning the collegiate title at the Atlantic City Archery Classic and went on to become Bob's first All-American in 1993. After graduation, while Bob was still an archery rep, Andy served as Bob's tree monkey, demonstrating climbing stands at hunting shows. When Bob opened the Virginia Archery Center, Andy was the one and only person that Bob trusted enough to hire to work with him at the shop. It should be obvious by now that no one has suffered more through their archery career than Andy has. Let's see. He was coached by Bob for 1 year, worked as a tree monkey for Bob for 1 season, had to work with Bob at an archery shop for a couple of years. He was foolish enough to earn level 1, 2, and 3 coach certifications from Bob. He served as an assistant coach of the JMU archery team from 1994 to 2012 for Bob. He was named head coach of the JMU archery team in 2012 and allowed Bob to stay on as his assistant coach from 2012 to present. Andy has also served as Bob's assistant tournament director of the U.S. Target Nationals in Canton, Michigan, assistant tournament director of the U.S. Intercollegiate Archery Championship 5 times, and as his assistant tournament director of 30 U.S. Indoor Archery Championships. As a leader, Andy has risen to the occasion as we knew he would. His experience has led him to earn positions on the USA Archery Collegiate Board from 2013 to 2015 and again 2020 to 2024. His efforts as the head coach of JMU Archery have also resulted in national recognition. He has been selected as USA Archery's Collegiate Regional Coach of the Year in 2017, 2019, and 2021. He has been selected by his peers as USA Archery's National Collegiate Coach of the Year in 2017 and 2021, and was selected as USA Archery's Volunteer Coach of the Year in 2017. For those who don't know, Andy experienced a medical emergency this year. In June of 2023, Andy was diagnosed with fatty liver cirrhosis and esophageal varices. March 3rd of this year, we almost lost him when Rebecca took him to the emergency room after he started spitting up blood. When they were unable to stop it at Rockingham Centera, he was transported to Roanoke Community Hospital, where doctors were preparing Rebecca for the end. What saved Andy's life? Heroic work by the medical staffs of 2 different hospitals, installing 22 bands on esophageal bleeders, 29 units of red blood, 20 units of plasma, 10 units of platelets, and an emergency TIPS procedure, emergency transjugular intrahepatic portosystemic shunt. If this is news to you, you should really read Andy's post of August 7th, 2024 for the whole story. Those of us who know Andy well have a different point of view on this. I believe that when the doctors were preparing to say game over and the auction was about to begin, neither God nor the devil was willing to offer an opening bid. Seriously, guys, only a miracle from heaven could have not only saved his life in the short term, but allowed him to be walking around today with perfect liver function and blood work. Obviously, I see this as a sign that Andy has only just begun, and we can look forward to great things to come. I, for one, can't wait to see what Andy and the JMU archery team can accomplish moving forward. Ladies and gentlemen, meet the newest member of the JMU Archery Hall of Fame, Andy Puckett.